Hi, welcome back to Guardian Angel Resin Creations. Today I'm going to do some more coasters. I have already put my foam in there, my clay foam. I let it set up for 24 hours just to make sure that nothing runs under it, because I want to do like in the center. I think I'm going to do it in the center. And then I will have my polyurethane on the edges, because my last two, one is on the other one side and one is on the other side. So that's what I mean. So when the flower is upright, that's how they go. So what I want to do is have the flowers in the middle of this one so that they match, but they don't match. So I've had my resin sitting probably about a half an hour, and I've actually given it about 10 seconds in the microwave to warm it up. So pretty much when I pour it in there, I can stick the flowers in there and just give it a gentle stir. There we go. Make sure I'm not stirring bubbles into it. Pour it in there. Just let it run down itself. I don't want to fill the mold up, because I put the polyurethane over the back of it as well. Pull that down. I think I've got a little bit more of the flakes in there this time than I have in my last ones. And as usual, I've made up way too much resin. Push that over there. Get it to the edge. All the way on the edge there. Bit more in this one. Go. There we are. And a little bit more at the top there. Not that it matters, because when I actually take the clay off there, it like the polyurethane will go around all the bits that I've missed with the resin anyway. So I'm just going to gently pour into the center of this, and then on the edges. Whoops. Get over there. Get it in there. I'm going to push that over the edge there. It does make it a little bit harder to get the white stuff out. Scrape that off a bit. My last one I actually had to lift out the heart, and then put it back in, but the heart doesn't set up near as fast as the rest of it does. I'll make sure I have got resin around the little bit there. Rightio, now I've got a bit of resin that dripped. Let's get rid of that. Actually, no, I'm going to leave it because I can just pick that up. So I'm going to just get my flowers and just put them in. Let's see. Might just have to break them off a little bit. Okay. Put that in there. push that down and put this one over here. Yep, they're a bit too wide, so that's fine. And I broke a flower off it. So actually that's better that way. Let's pull some of these flowers off. That one's better that way. Should have been checking to make sure that that they're up the right way, but it's too late now. So with this one, I'm going to use the offcuts and put into there. So that one's got a little bit more, so you can go on there, and then that one can come down to here. There we go. Give them a bit of a push. Now, I was hoping that I would have enough roses, but I actually have used some of these in another project that all goes with this, in my butterfly trinket tray. Now they are all going to be different, so that's fine. Just going to put that there. Just pull them out. Pull that one out. Put him down there. And I'm just going to tip these out here. Just tip them out. Now I think I will do this one so that they match. Go. Now put some trees in. Okay, I'm just going to pull the trees off this one. Put them in, pull them off. Bit of my little stick. There we go. Push that down. Come over here with this one. I'm going to go down here with him. Actually, you're not going to be able to see it. Move that down a little bit and put in there. It will show up behind it. And then that one can go there. And then I think, no, it's not going to fit. I could put a rose petal in there and a little bit of the greenery in him. Beautiful. There we go. A couple more little bits that I'm going to just put in here. Just drop it in. Drop that in. Oh no, he's too big. There's one over here. There we go. And I think we're good. Bit of this broken greenery up there. Rightio. I'll come back when it is time to put and I've put that upside down. I will fix that. Okie dokie. This is all cured up. I'm going to just pull these out. Just gently just get them out. Some have got a little bit of resin over them this time. So I'll just pull them out. So they just come out pretty easy. Those little bits I'll get with tweezers. I might just have to pull a couple of these pieces off. Might be a little bit harder this morning than I thought it would be. I suppose because these were already hard when I put the resin in as well. So it's gonna maybe make it a little bit harder. Just these little bits up the top there that I'll get with tongs. I think I'll cut these pieces off. These little bits of overflow, although they look really nice on the other side when they're done. So I'll finish doing this and then I'll mix up my resin. That took way longer than I thought it would. So I've made up 12 and 12, same as I did for my other ones. And this time I'm going to try using the silicone cup because I'm wasting a lot of these bigger cups doing it. When I do 4, I waste 4 cups. I think yesterday I did my bigger one, which is in my next video, which is my butterfly trinket tray. I reckon I used probably half a dozen cups by the time I mixed up resin and quite a few cups of the polyurethane. When I'm measuring it out, I just use the 2. So this is the number 3. I'm not sure whether I've said that. The number 3 in the trilogy of my coasters, which will all lead up to the trinket tray. So stay tuned for the trinket tray. There we go. So I put up on Facebook that I was concerned that it wasn't going white like I thought it would, and a lovely lady actually put up a picture of all the instructions and everything, which I didn't really read. So the mix time is a minute. So I actually have a clock with a light on it right in front of me, so I can actually watch that clock. So hopefully it is better with these silicone cups. I've got a dozen of them or more, so I really should be using them, especially in the debubbler, because like the paper cups, you just can't get the bubbles out. And I've been doing something for my daughter-in-law, and they've got so many bubbles in them. So, because even this has got bubbles in it, but you can't notice it because of the flowers and the little copper coloured pieces in it. Alright, so this is starting to warm up. You can't feel it as much in the silicone, which concerns me, that you can in the paper cups. So should be a minute now. Scrape the edges, scrape off my spoon. You can see it thickening up. Alright, I'll stick my stick out of the way, and half in there, and there. Ugh. Just grab my stick and scrape it out. It's not quite as high as I wanted it, but it's pretty good. Actually, I think it's pretty good. Right, that bit out. Okay, so I'm going to set this to the side and I'm going to see how it goes, whether it's just going to peel out or whether I'm going to have a lot of difficulties getting it out. So I'll mix up the next one. I've decided to use my paper cups today just because with doing so many I will have to wait way too long for that to cure up, and if it ruins this then I will have ruined 4. So let's go with the next lot. So I've done 12 and 12 again. Please feel free to fast forward through these bits. I might do the next lot on a bit of a time. Yep, you know what I mean. So, alright, mix it up for a minute. Alrighty, so I've had you on time lapse while these have been setting up. I went ahead and I did the back of it. So this one's just not quite done. So I just wanted to show you. I did end up using the paper cups because I wasn't sure about these, but it comes out really easy. So what I'm going to do, like, it'll just come out just like that. There we go. All out. I'll turn it inside out. I'll give it a bit of a wipe with isopropyl, and then I'll use these from now on because I do have quite a lot of them. So I'm just going to wait for another 15 or 20 minutes. Might go and have a cup of coffee and come back. This one's cold. This one's still a little warm. This one's quite warm, and as you can see, this one over here is not quite done yet. So, and I did my little heart because I nearly forgot to do my little heart. And we'll come back in a couple of minutes when I've had my cup of coffee. Rightio, it's all done, it's all cured. So let's pop them out. Must have got something on there, I'm not sure what it is. I might have got a drip of the resin, or might be a little bit of alcohol I accidentally got in it. So while I've been waiting for it to set up, I've actually cleaned up my mold a bit, got a bit of sticky tape and got all the edgy bits off because I don't really like having a dirty mold. Like, these have got some bits on them, but I'll just clean them up when they're properly cured. So, oh, that's not good. Forgot about that. But I'm going to stick a hole in it anyway, so that's worked out really cool. I really like that one. It's got the white around the edges as well, or the cream around the edges. Now, number one. Oh, look, how cool is that? That is very cool. You can see the flower in there. Actually, I think it goes up like that. Yes, the flower is up the right way. So hopefully I'm not blurring you. They're pretty cool. Like, those flowers are quite tiny and dainty. That's a little bit bent, but they're dried flowers, it doesn't matter. So turn this one over. And that's sort of more orangey than it is red pink, but that's okay. I really like how it's got these bits in it. That's so cool. I think when I took the clay out of it, I might have lifted a bit and it feels like just this bit's gone over a bit, but as you know, I need to clear coat them anyway because this is one of Pouring Your Heart Out's seconds molds, because it is a lot cheaper and like it doesn't take long to put a top coat, and most people put a top coat anyway to make it shine more. So let's turn him over again. That looks pretty cool. Very pretty. He's nice and flat. So shiny. Got a couple of little marks there, but the longer it cures for, the less you see the marks. I'm finding that, like, this is my 4th time using this, so I'm learning as I'm going. So hopefully you're finding my journey helpful. What the mistakes that I'm making that you won't make. So turn him over again. There we go. Look at that one. That's come right around there and under there. I like how it's got, like, you know, you can see the ridge inside. It's very, very cool. It's like a river in between it. Alrighty, so I'm going to get a couple of pieces of my other set and I'm going to show you the whole set together. There we go. Hopefully you can see most of the set. There's a couple sitting down the bottom. So these were my first ones. So I have got better since then. These have already had their top coat. And these are my second set. So that is around the wrong way. So that's how that goes, like that. So they haven't been top coated yet. And then this is today's set. So that is my trilogy of coasters. My learning how to do the polyurethane. So please stay tuned for my next video, which is my my butterfly trinket tray. It's fabulous and it just ties everything together on my dining table. So thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Hopefully you all watch all of the 3 videos to see how, like, I'm learning through it. And please hit the like button. Let me know in the comments. Please let me know in the comments what you think. And thank you to all my lovely subscribers. And have a great day and be safe.